Hey, what is up, everybody? It's Stevie Breach coming to you here. It is time for a little pro wrestling crate. Honestly, one of my favorite unboxings there is to do. As most people know that have been keeping track, I am on my second year of getting the boxes, and I honestly have only got a few skunked boxes where I felt like I didn't get my money's worth. No matter what, there's always at least one thing that makes me smile when I get this bad boy. I end up paying for the year, and so it brings the price of the box down. You get the price alone if you get a t-shirt in here that you like. So we're going to kick this bad boy off this month. I'm pretty sure no theme. I think it's just, here are some guys. If I remember, I think Brian Myers is in there. Lex Luger's in there. Was it the Dark Order was in there? So let's see what we got going on. I remember it was a hard one because most of the people that have been in here have been in the box before, so it was hard to like pick who was gonna be who. Right off the top, you guys want to look at the spoilers, you can look at this. Next month we have just another box. We've got Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, Matt Cardona and Brian Myers. Brian Myers is going to be 2 months in a row. We've got Swoggle and Smart Mark Sterling. We've got Kerry Von Erich. We've got, oh, you know what? I think that's the first time Texas Tornado's been in here. I love Kerry Von Erich. The Von Erichs are awesome. Watched that documentary on the Sportatorium the other day on the WWE Network. Loved it. Joey Janela, Sabu, Road Warriors, Adam Bomb, and Colt Cabana. We're going to start it off right off the top. We got a Jon Moxley t-shirt. That was one of the pluses to getting it. We got a bloody Moxley. Wow, this one's going to take some guts. You ain't wearing this to the mall. We got Moxley there. This is the purveyor of violence. Right there, it almost looks like he's behind a steel cage wrapped up in barbed wire. Oh, I guess it goes along with that barbed wire steel death match, exploding death match, whatever it was that they had at the Revolution a little bit ago. We got a card, a Pro Wrestling Tees poem by Lanny Poffo. Really hope this isn't one of the items. This is probably one of the cheapest items they've ever done. Hope they just threw this in there for the love of the game. Not even a real autograph by Poffo. Not even gonna read it. I like the color of this shirt. It's a Genius t-shirt. Lanny Poffo. Honestly, with Lanny Poffo, and especially if it's gonna be the Genius, I would think it would be like a purple t-shirt or a pink t-shirt. You go back, you watch those classic matches of him in Perfect, feuding with Hulk Hogan. Lanny Poffo wrestled Hulk Hogan on a Saturday night's main event. Really good match. Showed how good the Genius really was. At that point, I thought he was just like some dorky manager that was always out there hanging around. And it sort of showed that this guy really had some skill. But he always had the purple tights or pink tights. I guess, draw your own. Oh, yeah! We got Lex Luger. We got a micro brawler in his Survivor Series outfit going after the Americas. This is awesome. Really cool micro brawler. Knocked it out of the park. I don't know what the chase is. The end of my chase streak. I had 2 months in a row getting the micro brawler's chase. But honestly, when it comes down to it, if they change anything on this and put him in any other attire, I'm glad that I got the Lex Luger one. In the red, white, and blue. Really, really cool micro brawler. Really. I dig that. That is awesome. Probably my favorite thing out of the box. We got the Nasty Boys pin. Pins are, you know what they are. What is this? This is Brutus Beefcake grooming kit. You look in there, it's got some scissors. You got some tweezers, fingernail clippers. That is weird. And it comes all bagged up. So it's going to be a collector's item down the road because you're not going to be taking this open, using the fingernail clippers, and then trying to put them back, sell this thing down the road. So that's a real collector's item. I think people might be looking for that. Brutus Beefcake grooming kit. That's a pretty cool deal. Even if, it probably wasn't that expensive or anything like that. Toss that bad boy in there. Here we have like that. There's a whole bunch of members of AEW. Ends up being a comic book. I thought it was going to be a DVD. I was honestly hoping for something like a little like $5 wrestling with the amount of people they had in there. But this has Colt Cabana, Orange Cassidy, and I don't recognize anybody else. Not a big fan of the comic books that they stick in there. It is what it is. We're going to finish it off with the autograph that's on the box. Hold on. Let's see if I can remember. It's got to be Brian Myers. It has to be. Because we haven't seen him yet. Yep. And there he is, Brian Myers. Your wrestling figure podcast. What the hell's up with that autograph, though, bud? Come on, you're always talking about other people's autographs out there, kind of judging them on the Major Wrestling Figure podcast. Talking about the autographs on the figures and things like that, your collectibles, and then you give us a BM. That's all you give us. That's what it says, right? Brian Myers, BM? Man. Dude, I dig you, so I'll let it slide, but that looks like that's all we're getting, is a big old BM. All right, good box. Brutus the Barber Beefcake grooming kit's pretty cool. Lex Luger Micro Brawler steals the show. Genius t-shirt. I ain't wearing that on purpose right out of the gate, but I can see myself wearing that. The Jon Moxley t-shirt. I don't know, man. That's something you ain't really wearing that to the grocery store or the mall. You know what I'm saying? All right. Peace out, guys.